Elon Musk, the man who risked everything. Everyone sees his success. Tesla, rockets, billions, ambitions. But almost no one knows what it really cost him. Because Elon Musk's story isn't about money. It's about pain, loneliness, and an almost obsessive belief in the future. When the whole world called him insane. He was born in Pretoria, South Africa. A quiet boy who spoke more to his computer than to people. At 12, he created his first video game and already knew that the worst thing in life is to be ordinary. At school, he was bullied and mocked, but he never gave up. He didn't dream of fame. He dreamed of a future where humanity wouldn't die on one planet. After moving to Canada, then the US, he started from zero, no contacts, no money. Only one belief: technology could save the world. Zip2, PayPal, the first companies, the first millions. But money was never the goal. Musk wanted to prove that a human being can do the impossible. Then came the storm. SpaceX failed again and again. Rockets exploded. Investors walked away. The press mocked him as a mad tech fanatic. Tesla was close to bankruptcy. Elon slept on the factory floor, selling his houses to pay employees' salaries. "I didn't want to be an entrepreneur," he said later. "I just couldn't let the future be boring." When everything collapsed, he put it all on the line, dividing his last money between Tesla and SpaceX. If both failed, he'd lose everything. But then, miracle, the Falcon 1 rocket launched successfully. Tesla got funding, and a new era began. Today, Musk is the symbol of risk, madness, and faith in the impossible. But behind the mask of success is a man who walked through hell to prove that dreams are worth dying for. If something is important enough, you should do it, even if the odds are against you. What Elon Musk hides, the man who can't stop. On the outside, he's a billionaire, a genius, a savior of humanity. But inside, he's a man who never knew peace. Elon Musk has always lived on the edge. Even when his companies were thriving, he refused to rest. He worked 120 hours a week, slept in factories, and told his employees, "If you're not ready to suffer for the mission, you're not on my team." To some, it sounded insane. To him, it was faith. He wasn't building businesses. He was building the future he desperately wanted to believe in. His personal life crumbled under the weight of his ambitions. Marriages ended. Children grew up far away. But he always came back to work, as if stopping for even a minute would make the world stop with him. Journalists called him a genius. Colleagues called him tyrant. He said, "I don't seek fame. I just can't turn my brain off." He dreams of colonizing Mars, but can't find peace on Earth. Buys Twitter and destroys the system. Creates Neuralink to merge mind with machine. The world calls him crazy, but he isn't playing God. He just refuses to be a man who wasted his life doing nothing. Sometimes, in rare interviews, he admits, "I feel lonely, even when I'm surrounded by people." That's the real secret of Elon Musk. He doesn't fear failure or pain. He fears stopping, because when he stops creating, he feels empty. The world sees a billionaire. He sees only a path, one that's still unfinished. "If I leave anything behind, let not be wealth, but proof that dreaming is never foolish." Elon Musk, the man building the future to save the present. When you look at Elon Musk today, it seems he's achieved everything. Cars, rockets, i.e., billions. But for him, it's not the end. It's just the beginning. He lives in a world where every idea can change history, where a mistake costs billions, where failure isn't the end, but part of the journey. SpaceX now lands rockets that return to Earth. Starlink connects millions of people across the planet. Tesla turns the future of transport into reality. But if you ask him why, he'll answer simply, so humanity has a chance to survive. Musk doesn't fear death. He fears that people will stop dreaming. His ideas sound insane. Colonizing Mars, implanting brain chips, building underground cities, connecting the world through satellites. But behind it all is an ego. It's fear. Fear that humanity will forget what it means to do the impossible. Sometimes he says, "I don't want to be a hero. I just want us to have a future." Maybe that's why he keeps going, even when the whole world doubts him. He's not a saint. not a perfect genius. He's a man who believes stronger than he fears. Faith, that's his true engine. Not electric, human. While others talk about risk, he builds rockets. While others argue, he acts. And maybe one day, when the first humans step on Mars, someone will say, he was crazy, but it's the crazy ones who change the world.